to Stay Through with Joy, and good evening, and welcome to another one of our HIIT Bootcamp classes. I'm just going to give it a few moments, let everybody start to find that post, and we'll go over exactly what we're going to be doing today. You can see I have the mat already on the ground, so you will definitely need that mat for class, and you're going to also need your dumbbells. Okay, if you have different sizes to interchange between, have those different sizes and weights handy so that you can change the weights according to the exercise that we're doing. If you want to go lighter or heavier, that will depend on how you are feeling. Today, what we're going to be doing in our class is we're going to have 6 circuits, and we're going to be alternating circuits between upper body and core focused circuits, and then lower body and cardio focused circuits. So by the time we get to the end, we'll have gotten everything in, hitting all of those major muscle groups, and also getting our cardio, getting our core, getting our upper body and our lower body, because we know that all of those elements are in our circuits. We have 6 circuits, and it's going to be about 48 minutes of work, so we've got a lot of work today, with just 10 seconds of transition time in between each one. So I'm giving you 10 seconds because we are going to have some picking up weights, putting down weights, going to the floor, coming up. We also need our warm up and our cool down, so we are going to run for about that hour today. I'm not going to preview any moves before that circuit starts. I'm just going to show you the first move. You're going to get right into it, and then we have 10 seconds. I'll show you the next one as we're getting into position, and we're just going to get right into it. We have 3 sets of everything that we're going to do. So the first set is basically just think about your learning. Okay, this is what I have to do, kind of get into it. Second set, just really right into it. Third set, really power through on that last set as well, okay? So again, no previews before that circuit starts. I'll just show you the first move that you're doing, and we will run just straight through everything that we're going to be doing, okay? There will only be a little, at the end of each circuit, I have to reset that time, and again, I'll show you that first move, but once we're in it, there's no stopping to preview. It's just the 10-second transition time is all that you have in those circuits, okay? Each one of those circuits are 8 minutes. So once you're in it, you've got 8 minutes of movement happening, okay? All right, so first thing we have to do is warm it up. So make sure you get your weights ready. March it out, shoulders down, retract back, engage that center. Last 8. 4, 3, 2, let's take it wide march. 4, 3, 2, march it in, narrow. 8 more, 8. 4, 3, 2, take it wide march. March it in. Take it wide. March it in. Take it wide. March it in. Take it wide. Hold it wide and squat it. Bend and extend the knees. Bend and extend those elbows. Get ready to slow it up. Down 2, up 2. In 2 more. Down 2, up for 2. Take it down for 2 and up. 3 more times. Down and up. 2 more times. Down and up. 1 more time. Down. Pick up your speed. 8, 7, 4 more. We'll step back right and left. Reach it overhead. And 2. Step back right and left. Reach and step. 8 more times. 8. From here, we're going to take it wide, squat, and interlock. Those fingers behind the head or loosely behind the ears. In 2 more. Good. Right here. Wide squat and interlock or loosely behind the ears. Either way, open the chest, squeeze, and retract the back. 4, 3, Release those hands, wide march, right and left. 4, 3, 2, march it in. 4, 3, 2, take it wide. 4, march it in. 4, take it wide. 4, march it in. 4, take it wide and hold. Hands on those thighs and hinge forward with the flat back. Hold and roll it up halfway. Stretch that spine. Take that flat back down. Roll it all the way up. Allow that head to come up last. Roll those shoulders back. And from here, grab your weights for that. Okay, first exercise, you're gonna hinge forward. Rotate into those rows. So get those weights, get set, and you're right into it. 30 seconds. We basically have 4 exercises we're doing back to back with a 10-second transition in between. And then we're doing that 3 times. We got 3 sets of everything. Next exercise, you'll be putting the weights down but staying on your feet. Rotate and squeeze. Good, you got 10 seconds to put the weights down. Take the arms right here, and we're going for standing knee crunches. Right here, so think about crunching through the upper body into the knees and driving the knees up into that chest. Remember, we want core focus here, so you're thinking about that stomach contracting as you drive those knees up. Next exercise, you're gonna hit the floor for push-ups. And I'll give you your options and modifications once we get there. But you need the 10 seconds to transition down to the floor and get ready to work that upper body with some push-ups and go. So take it down. You can either stay on your knees or on your toes. Get your hands down and out, a little bit wider than shoulder width apart, and then press right to that push-up. On your knees or on your toes, and use that chest to press yourself up and away from that floor. You got 30 seconds here for those push-ups. Engage that center. Keep a nice, strong body. Take it onto your back. Arms and legs are going to be straight. You're going to sit up and try to knee in. Or option to just lift those shoulders up. Get set and go all the way from those straight legs right here. Sit it up and drive that knee in. And then you're going to make your way back up to standing to grab your weights. And you are going into your second set of all 4 exercises. That's it. That's your first 4 exercises for upper body and core. Let's start to make our way up. Grab those weights. Get your body set. Hinge forward. Engage your core. And go. Back into those rotating rows. Squeeze and retract that back as you drive those elbows up. We basically have 3 circuits for upper body today, 3 circuits for lower body and the cardio. Upper body, remember, with core. So we're gonna bring those arms right here. Get set to crunch and drive the knee up from that standing position right here. So we're hitting that upper body from that standing position, from that grounded position. We're hitting that core from our standing position and from our grounded position as well. Taking it down, 10 seconds to transition. Set your position, on your knees, on your toes. Hands a little wider than the shoulders if you can. and go. You can cross your feet if you're on your knees. You can have the toes stay down. You can lift them up. Whatever you're comfortable with is completely fine. It's about what your upper body is doing right here. Rotate over, extend those arms and legs, and again, crunches or sit-ups, driving one knee in from this elongated, straight position with the feet starting on the ground. So again, just the shoulders up, or all the way into that full sit-up if you can. 30 seconds. Bringing it up, and going into our last and final set, starting with those rows. Hinge forward, get that strong back, rotating forward. Nice and easy, come up, get your weights down. Let's set that position for our standing crunches with that knee. Right here, drive the knee in, drive the chest into that knee. Alternating that knee, that comes up. Think about what that stomach is doing. Contracting as you bring that knee to the chest and your chest in towards the knees. Taking it down for those push-ups. On your knees or on your toes, hands just slightly wider than those shoulders. Get set, and go. Find that position for that strong push-up right here. On your back, extend your arms and legs. Get ready to crunch. Get that full sit up as you drive that knee in. 3, 2, and go. Last 10 seconds of your first circuit. You're almost there. Good, let's make our way up. I'm gonna reset that clock and show you your first move, and then we're right into it. So if you need water, go get it right now. All right, gonna get those weights on the shoulders and those elbows up, feet about hips, shoulders apart, and we're going into those front squats right here, okay? Weights to the side, if you can't hold them up, okay? Still sitting into those kind of narrow squats with the feet, hips, shoulders apart. Get set, and go. That's your exercise number 1. Let's get into that front squat right here. And then you're gonna put those weights down, and we're exploding through those squats for cardio with your jump squats. Good, let's bring it down, back up. You can go heels to toes, or you're gonna fully jump up off of that floor right here, go. 30 seconds, and then you're gonna hit that floor. is gonna get that heart rate up, get that intensity up. Good, finish up that last one. We're coming down and on our knees. We're doing some sissy squats. Curl those toes under here. Get those arms up. And you're gonna lean back. Pull yourself up with those quads. Let's go, right here. So no weight here. It's all about what those quads are doing. Your arms stay out to help keep you in that nice strong position. Upper body tall. Good. All right, you got 10 seconds. Don't do it yet. Watch me. You're going to come up into that plank. Drive those knees in. That's your intensity. Using those legs to drive those knees in. One at a time, slower if you need. Right here if you can. If you need to modify on those knees, tap it back here as fast as you can. Otherwise, right up here, driving those knees in, trying to get that intensity up, that heart rate up. Make your way up. You're gonna grab those weights on the shoulders if you can. Hang into your sides if it's too much. Elbows up. Get ready for those front squats right here. Set number 2. You got this. Hang in there. You're gonna feel those quads really working this circuit. Finish up that last one. Get those weights down. Back up, make sure you're out of the way. Remember, you can go heels to toes or explode up and off of that floor. Right here, getting that intensity up, getting that heart rate up. You guys stay right there. I'm gonna get a little water. I'm gonna come in, see how you doing. Hi guys, I see you there. You got this. If you can, you're jumping, right? But if you can't, it's fine. Heels into your toes without coming off of that floor, totally fine. Get that nice big range, pop up on your toes to get that little bit more intense power of that squat. All right, let's go. Dropping it down to the floor. On your knees. Curl those toes under. Get ready to have those arms up, thumbs up. Engage that center. And you're just gonna come back and let those quads pull you back up. Your body's straight. See how I don't collapse through my center. And I let my quads do all of that good work to bring myself back up here and over my knees. The stronger you get those quads in this position, the lower you're gonna be able to go. But if you can only have this little move right now, totally fine, right? Find your range. Your range is where you can go, and then that is where you try to progress from. All right, get set. Remember, if you want to modify, just step it out from your knees as fast as you can. If you can, nice and intense, drive those knees in. You can be here and slow it up though if you're not ready for that intensity of those quick knees. Do what you can, okay? Make sure you're breathing as you're driving those knees in. Good, let's make your way up. One more set to go, guys. And then we're back to upper body. Those legs can get a little bit of that rest, right? As we work upper body and core. Elbows up. Sit into it. Press up. If it's too much having weight on your shoulders, just let it hang right here, okay? I happen to like when it's up here for that front squat. Helps to keep that upper body in a nice, good position for that squat, without leaning or tending to round through those shoulders as you come down. Good. Take those weights down, back it up. And let's get ready, heels to toes, or taking it completely off that ground. Here is your intensity move. So drive that intensity up. But remember, heels to popping up on those toes, okay? That's gonna give you some intensity without having to jump. Good, let's finish with that last one. Start to bake down for those sissy squats once again. From that kneeling position, curl those toes under. Get those arms up, thumbs up, and right here. Take it back, let those quads pull you back up and in. During those lower body cardio circuits, you might feel that intensity come up a little more than in the upper body. That's okay, because we got those cardio moves in there. That's supposed to get that intensity up. If you're feeling overwhelmed on any of those cardio moves, even the mountain climbers here, just go onto your feet and march it out. Here, we'll also take that into a lower level. Driving the knees in slower as well, right here. But if you can, driving those knees in right here and underneath your body. Last and final set, guys. You can do this. You're on the clock, don't stop, okay? 20 seconds left, and then just like that, we're done with 2 circuits. And we got 4 more to go, okay? Back to our upper body circuit coming here. You got it, hang in there. All right, you guys get up, get some water. I'm gonna reset that clock, and I'm gonna show you that first move. And then once we're in it, we're in it for 8 minutes, right? All right, our first move is going to be rotating curls, right here. So go ahead and get those weights you know you can manage. For those rotating curls, if you like hammer curls better or front curls, that's okay too. We want to focus on the biceps, so just do it whichever way if you don't like my way. Let's get set and go. You're on that clock. Rotating biceps, curls, or any other curls of your choice right here. And remember, we're mixing upper body with core. One standing on our feet, one down on the ground. Both for upper body and those core moves. Good, weights are down. We're gonna open up those legs, get the fingertips behind the ears, and we're gonna rotate into a twisting knee right here. And I want you to try to take the inside of that shoulder towards the knee, really working through that waist, crunching through that center. Keep those legs wide so you can really twist into them. Let's start to bring it down and do plank ups. Okay, so you guys, most of you know this. Down and up right, and then down and up left. Forearms to the hands. On the knees like this, go. Right, lead, come up, and then the left. You want to make it harder, you know where to go. Right here on those toes. So you want to come down the forearms with both, press up to the hands. Alternate that lead. So once you come down and up with the right, go down and up with the left. So you're alternating every time for that plank up. And if either is too much on your knees or toes, just hold the plank, either here or even on your knees the rest of the way, okay? You don't have to have that movement if it's too much. All right, right here we got bicycles. Okay, modified, head and feet are down, and you go from here, crossing over, okay? Up here if you can. See how my shoulders are lifted the entire time? My legs stay off of the floor, get a nice full extension, and I rotate into those knees. Once again, trying to get my opposite shoulder towards the opposite knee. 10 seconds. And we're gonna make our way up, and we're going back to those rotating bicep curls, or any other curl that you want to do right now. Hitting those biceps, let's do it. Rotating curl. Remember, once we are in that circuit, we got 8 minutes of work. Your only moment is the 10 seconds in between each exercise, and that's your time to transition and reset. So really you don't have any breaks for 8 minutes. And then it's a quick break and right into your next circuit. So not much rest going on here today. Take it down, back up away from your weights, fingertips behind the ears, open up that chest. Get ready to rotate into that knee from that wide position. Trying to bring that shoulder towards the opposite knee. Eight seconds, get ready to hit that floor for those plank ups. You know what to do. Once we're in that second set, we've already went through all the exercises. So you know exactly where you're going. On your knees, or setting on those toes, right here, and go. Down and up on those forearms, back to the hands, and then switch your lead to the other side, right and left. Make sure you switch the lead so you even out that press up from your forearms. And let's rotate it right here. Getting ready for those opposite obliques right here to knees. Shoulder to knee up here if you can. Keeping those shoulders lifted. Keeping those legs off the ground as well. As you rotate into that opposite knee, extend and lengthen that opposite leg. And rotate for those obliques right here. All right, last and final set right here. Starting with those curls, rotating with me, or any other curls you want to do right here. Good. Place those weights down. Open up those legs. Fingertips behind the ears. Open up that chest. Squeeze and retract that back. And rotate into that opposite knee. Trying to bring the inside of that shoulder to the inside of that opposite knee. Make your way down for those plank ups. Let's finish our circuit on the ground. Again, from your knees or from those toes, set your position. Down with the right, press it up. Down with the left, press it up. Rotate over, opposite shoulder to opposite knee, starting with everything lifted if you can. Activate here and rotate into it right here. You guys go, finish up those bicycles, 25 seconds left, and then we're down another circuit, and we got 3 more to go. We're going back to our lower body in 15 seconds, guys. You'll have a break in a moment. Hang in there, okay? You're almost there. Just finish up those bicycles. 5 more seconds. All right, come on up. You guys get water. I'm gonna reset the clock. Preview just your first move, right? So I'm gonna switch out. Actually, I'm just gonna take one. If you have a heavier weight, go with your heaviest one here, okay? And we're gonna go into alternating rear lunges, okay? If you wanna get heavy and put one weight on each shoulder, just like you do with those front squats and go into those lunges, go for it, okay? And then we're gonna go for skater side to side, okay? But we don't have to worry about that yet. Let's get that one weight, step back into those lunges in 3, 2, and go. Go ahead, step back. Every time you're stepping back and you're coming back up to your standing position. Get that knee as close to the floor as you can when you step back. Okay, if it's too much to bend, simply move through it with a step back rather than a bend, okay? Make sure you reach out of the way because I gave you that sneak peek. We're doing those skaters. Again, step side to side if you need, or push off to really get the energy and intensity up. Right here, go. Good, we're starting that lateral movement here with those skaters, 10 seconds. Take it down on your back and you're gonna have that weight. So if you have it close, you don't have to, but I'm gonna add it to that hip thrust right here. So get in position, get set, and go. Hip thrust up right here, squeezing those glutes at the top. That weight is optional. You don't have to have that weight on the hips. You can just be lifting and lowering those hips without the weight. Get a nice glute squeeze at the top, right there. Good, take that weight to the side, rotate around. If you're on the knees, we're going into those tap outs, right? So it looks like a big runner's lunge stretch. Here, on those toes with me. Or if you really want to make it more intense, take it into a hop switch. That foot is coming outside of that hand. Step it back, outside of the other hand. Or again, if you want more intensity, you're actually hopping and switching it. Powering through that move a little bit stronger. But that foot needs to come outside. So you're opening up that hip, you're squeezing through those inner thighs. And let's make it up. Okay, if you're using 2 weights on your shoulders, if you're using just one, we're going into those step back lunges right here. Good, make sure that weight is out of your way and you're going into those skaters, stepping or hopping from one foot to the other, side to side in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Power through that move right here. "15 seconds. Good, making our way down. Remember, if you're using that weight, it's coming with you. On your back. Weight is on those hips if you're using it. Feet underneath you. And hip thrust up. Squeezing those glutes at the top. Good, weight down, make sure it's out that way. Turn it over, remember you gotta step or hop that foot outside. So if you're on your knees, big step here, get that stretch. Big step outside, get that stretch. If you're on your toes, stepping. If you wanna make it more intense from this position, you switch those feet. And let's make our way up for one more final set right here. Step back, rear lunges, alternating. Hold your weight or weights, get them in position, and go. Make sure your weight's out of the way. Get ready for that lateral side-to-side movement through those skaters. 5 seconds, catch your breath. 2 and 1, let's go. Side to side. Coming on your final 10 seconds. And then we're finishing up those legs on the floor with our circuit number 4, leg and cardio focus. All right, if you're using that weight, make sure it's close by, within reach. On those hips, ground those feet, hip thrusted up and lower down. Make sure those knees aren't trying to buckle in together. Keep them in line with those feet. Coming on those last 5 seconds, hang in there. Good, take that right off to the side. Make sure it's out of the way for where that leg is gonna go. On your knees, remember, step out, get that nice stretch. On those toes, step. Or, once again, more intense movement, hopping and switching through. You guys stay right there and finish up that lower body cardio focus right here. And then we're going back to upper body. We have just 2 more circuits left. 1 more upper body, 1 more lower body. All right, come on up, get some water, and I'm going to show you your first next move. All right, resetting that clock. All right, we're going to use some 8s for this. It's going to be a shoulder press. Now I'm going to keep them right here in line with my shoulders as I press up, okay? That's it. That's all you got to worry about for that first exercise. Grab the weights you think you can handle for that straight press overhead. If you can't come all the way up, just a little push right there. Slowly find wherever you can go. 2 and 1. First 30 seconds. Let's go. Shoulders. Engage that center. Make sure the hips aren't coming in front of the body, right? You want to pull them back by engaging that core and keep them right underneath those shoulders. Good, nice and easy, bring it down. We're gonna interlock our thumbs here, bring them up here, and we're gonna reach straight legs to straight arms. Let's go, reach for those toes right here, you're on that clock. Think about those abs clenching as you reach for those toes. With those straight arms, with those straight legs. it down. Get the back of the arms with those dips today, guys. So if you need to keep your bottom down and just bend and extend by lifting the bottom up, do so there. If you can, hovering those hips, bend and extend your elbows from there. Really hitting through the back of those arms here. Press. We're getting our tricep focus here in our dips today. Good, lower all the way down on the floor. I'm going to get straight leg walk-ups. Watch me. Walk it all the way up by grabbing that leg and reaching. Now, if you can't come all the way up, just lift your shoulder back down. Grab the leg, reach the inside of that foot and down. If you can, you are walking all the way up that straight leg and trying to reach for those toes if you can. With the opposite hand, reach for those toes. Inside of the foot, if you can't get to those toes, is fine as well. And let's make our way up to those shoulder presses. Back to the top of our circuit. Set it. And go. Press it up. Engage that center. Keep those feet under the hips underneath the shoulders. Engage that center. And find your strength right here. If you need to go one at a time, you can too. Okay, that's also an option if you need it. Weights down. We're going to interlock those thumbs, right? Get ready to raise those arms up and swing those straight legs up, reaching for those toes in front of you. Almost there. Step number 2. Let's bring it down and get those dips from the floor or with those hips elevated. Get ready. Set your position wherever you're going to be. Bend and extend those elbows. Last 10 seconds. You're almost there. We're going to drop it down and extend it out. 5. There, get that last one in, drop it down, extend the arms out. You're not interlocking the thumbs because you're going to walk up those legs in 3, 2, and go. Catch that leg, walk up, and reach for the toes. Remember, if you can't get all the way up, it's okay. Just that shoulder will lift. All the way up if you can. Grab that leg and walk up it. Make sure you walk back down that leg too. Don't just let it drop. And walk back down. Good, let's bring it up. And we got one more set of all 4 exercises. Set it for that shoulder press and go. Good, getting that last one in. Get ready. Interlocking those thumbs, get ready to rise them up. Starting position up here. Swinging that straight leg up, reaching for those toes. ready to take it down. And we want to get those hips in. Starting with those hips on the floor or hovering them up in position right here. Bend and extend. If at any point you just hold a reverse tabletop, that's fine too. Then you come up a little higher with those hips. Think of the movement coming from the arms. You gotta bend and extend the elbows and press up in the back of those arms. Good, lower down, extend those arms and legs, and get ready to walk up. In 3, in 2, and go. Catch that leg, walk up it, and again, walk down. Finish up that last one, and then make your way up for your last and final circuit. So we're gonna get ready to reset that clock. I'm gonna show you your first move, and then we move on from there. All right, I'm gonna put these away. I'm gonna grab one of my heavy ones. I'm going to hold it in a goblet position like this. If you're not comfortable with that, you can hold it like this. You can put weights on your shoulders if you want to. We're going to get the legs out wide, the toes turned out, and we're going into our wide goblet squat. Okay, with the goblet hold or regular hold is fine. But your wide squat with your feet wider than those shoulders, toes slightly turned out. Get set in 3, 2, 1. Here it goes. Your last 8 and final minutes of that class. Lower body and cardio, and your last 4 exercises. First one right here, that goblet squat, wide on those feet, so you want them wider than the shoulders, toes slightly turned out. Good, weight's gonna come down. We're back to some lateral movement with those feet together. We're gonna rotate the toes out until I just create a squat, pop them back in. If you need to go one at a time, just make it a smaller squatting move. Go, pop it if you can, and back in. Now you can go nice and fast. You can go slow. You can go one at a time and take a smaller squat instead of that turned out wider squat. Okay, you decide where you can be here. You wanna just do regular jacks and eliminate a squat, that's fine too. Good, we're gonna lower down. You don't need the weight, so make sure it's out of the way. We're gonna kick those legs straight up and get our hands slightly underneath our butt. Now you can come just straight out and in, or watch me, little circle down, little circle up. So we're gonna get those inner and outer thighs, and the front of those hips, side of those hips. Okay, but if circling is too much, just come straight out and in. Good, bring it in, rotate over. You are getting in that plank position. We are doing plank jacks. If you need, tapping out side to side one at a time. On the toes, tapping out one at a time. Or if you can, taking it out and in by jacking, okay? But remember, you can pop it out and come back to your knees. So you get a rest with it each one. You can tap it out and come to the knees every time. You can hold it in that plank, tap it out and in. Or you can hold it in that plank, pop it out and in. You can even slow it down, take a rest in between each one. So you decide, lots of ways that you can go about it, okay? Let's go back to that wide squat. Get the legs out wide, toes slightly turned out. Set number 2, right here with that wide squat. 10 seconds. Good, make sure that weight is out of the way. Okay, remember, you can do jack legs. Jumping jack squats, rotating into a wide squat. Right here, a little more narrow and stepping squat side to side into that squat, okay? You can go fast, you can go slow. Again, lots of ways you can go about it. Take it at your own pace, guys. Okay, you got this. Jumping is not something you have to do. So if you're not enjoying or you have reasons you can't jump, it's okay. You don't want to squat, you can simply tap it side to side and still not have a jump as well, okay? Taking it down, and we're coming on our back. Our hands slightly, once again, underneath our bottom. Now you're either just coming out and in from here, or add that little circle down and up. That's gonna make your thighs work a little harder. Gonna make that core work a little bit harder. Those hips work a little bit harder. Good, bring it up, rotate over. Once again, find your option here. Alternating from the knees, hopping from the knees, alternating from the toes, or hopping from the toes. Find where you can be. You don't have to stay there, so if you find that starts to get too much, bring it here. You think that starts to get to be too much, try the knees to toes option. Okay, if that's too much, bring it here one at a time. Okay, so many places you can go here with this one and still work the muscles that we're working and bring that intensity up. All right, come on up. We got one more set left and you are all done, guys. Let's finish it. Get those legs out wide, those toes slightly turned out, and sit into that final set of your wide squats. Final 10 seconds for that wide squat right here. Good, last one. I'm gonna get that weight all the way out of the way. Since it's our final circuit, get ready for those jumping jack squats. You want regular squats or tap side to side, squat side to side, whatever you choose. Let's finish it up, guys. Seconds, halfway through the 30. Let's go. Finish it out. Make your way down. Hands slightly underneath your bottom. Straight out and in. Or adding those circles. So you're either here or circle down and circle your way back up. You can make small circles or bigger circles as close to the ground as you can come. Seconds. Good, let's make our way up. And we're gonna finish up with those plank jacks. Remember, lots of ways you can go about it. Side from the knees, hopping from the knees, one at a time from the toes, or hopping from the toes to finish it out. Guys, you are done. Let's take it onto our back. I'm just going to move my mat a little more center so you guys can see me. We're going to stay down on that floor since we're here for that stretch. to start out right here. Hug it in. Both legs. All done, guys. Awesome work. Take that left foot on the floor, extend the right leg up, rotate the ankle. And take it in the other direction. Make sure you're breathing. Back to the center, flex and point that foot. Flex and hold, release the right hand, reach for those toes. Lengthen out the back of that leg. Let's take that right ankle onto the left knee, hug it in. And release, hug both knees in. Take the right foot onto the floor, extend and lengthen out that left leg, rotate the ankle. And other direction. Back to the center, flex and point it. And then flex and hold. Release the left hand, reach for those toes. Lengthen out the back of that leg all the way up. Left ankle onto the right leg, hug it in. And release, hug those knees in. Let's roll ourselves up to the seated position. Hands come to the front of the body. Let the bottom come back up first. Let the legs stretch and hold, and then roll yourself up to standing. Once you come up, roll the shoulders back. Good. Let's separate the feet, take the hands on those thighs, and take a flat back down. Hold it right there. Roll it up halfway, stretch that, roll it up. That's fine. Open up that vertebrae, and then flat back down and roll it all the way up, allowing that head to come across. Roll the shoulders back. Take the feet apart just a little bit further. Let's inhale up and extend the arms. Lower down the left arm, reach and extend through the right. Take that arm across that chest, press it in. Same arm up and back, reach down the back, press back. Lengthen and extend the arms up, lower down the right, lift and reach. Feel that stretch on the left side. Bring it up, take it across that chest, press it in. Take that arm up and back, reach down the back, press back. Lengthen and extend, lower down and interlock behind the back. Open up the chest, squeeze and retract the shoulder blades back. And release. Let's take a deep inhale. Exhale out and down. One more time in. Exhale out and down. You guys are all done. Fantastic work today, guys. Wonderful. Awesome job getting through those circuits. The upper body mixed in with that core, the lower body mixed in with that cardio, getting all of that hard work done, getting that intensity up, bringing it down, and getting a full body workout with just those 6 circuits. So awesome job. Thank you guys for joining me. Again, if you enjoyed the workout, as always, back to this, you can click on videos and it will be there for you anytime that you want to do it and come back to it. So great work, guys. Awesome, awesome work today. I will be here tomorrow, 11 a.m. for kickboxing, and I will also be here for our strength training class, full body, just strength. We focus on all those major muscles on Thursday at 7 o'clock. So those are the next 2 days that you can find me here at Stay Through With Joy for those live classes. And I'm also uploading everything to my YouTube channel, so you can find all the live classes there as well. I'm starting to upload all of last week, so you'll start to see those as we get through the next couple of days starting to come on. So those will be refreshed, and you'll get all of last week's classes on YouTube so that everything is there for you in one place on that YouTube channel. All right, thank you so much for joining. I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.